All right, good afternoon, YouTube. Just wanted to do a turbo kit parts walkthrough. You guys have seen this set up on the car we just put together, and you've seen it on our engine stand. I've had people ask me what's in this kit, so I've laid out as much of it as I can before this one goes in a box. There's a large section of radiator line for the intercooler that is not on this table, doesn't fit, and then like nuts and bolts and hose clamps and miscellaneous hardware are not on this table. This is just the guts of what we manufacture, so and or what you're getting with the kit. So start with the intercooler. Is our billet velocity stack outlet water to air intercooler. This is kind of the heart of this system. You know, this is the 750 horse Garrett core. Part number, I don't remember right off the top of my head, but I think I have it listed in the description. We do these billet aluminum mounting brackets, and then you have your air temp port. So it's an 1/8 inch MPT, which is like your AEM sensor or your Motec sensor. If you're using a Power Vision or something, you can scale to this AEM sensor. I think we're going to put that up on the website, just a plug and play. It's an upgraded sensor, it reads much faster. This port is for your accessory pressure, whether it's a boost gauge or your boost lock for your clutch. Pretty much anything you can want accessory pressure for. These two are for the wastegate. Lower one goes to the lower port of the wastegate. It's your boost pressure source that opens the gate. This upper one here feeds the MAC valve if you want to mount your boost control solenoid, which typically on anything like this, high horsepower, high boost, you got a boost control solenoid. So this port just feeds directly to this valve, and then that line coming out of the valve goes to the top of the wastegate. Integrates it, makes a nice place to mount that thing up and above and out of the way and secure and protected from the elements because it's up on top of the motor. So just a little detail. Let's see, you get your 40mm Turbo Smart gate. It's a kit, so you get different springs, everything from 3 PSI to I think up to 14, I think is the springs that come in here, but there's the part number if you want to look it up. Turbo Smart 34mm recirculated blow-off valve. There's all the silicone. Here's the mounting brackets for the frame. So these bolt onto the frame, and then these upper plates, you know, attach to these brackets on the intercooler, and that's what secures that. Fresh air inlet pipe. Blow-off valve recirculates into that. This back one here is your hot side charge pipe. You know, this stuff's all powder coated, so it's real nice. The big AFE filter, I think I have the part number listed for that one as well. You know, this is like a $90 air filter, so this is high quality oil air filter is what I use in my personal car. Works really good. Comes with the outerwear, which I didn't take out of the box. Obviously your Precision 5558 Gen 2 turbo. We do the provision for the wastegate off the turbo. This turbo, I made a fixture for this thing, so it aligns the outlet of the compressor and the inlet of the turbine and the orientation of the center cartridge, so you get this thing 100% ready to bolt on. You're not screwing around with the turbo to make everything line up. Just goes on and on to the next step. So clamps for the turbo. You get our fabricated exhaust manifold. This has got the 304 billet flange that I machine. Super nice part, one piece, makes it really easy to get it on and off the engine because nothing moves around. You know, obviously 3-to-1 collector. This is our 17-inch runner, equal bend radius. You know, we've tested a lot of stuff. This is what works really good. So that's what you're getting for a header. Obviously you get your 1 3/4 dump tube for the wastegate, and then the side mount exhaust. You know, this is all TIG welded. We make it all in-house, so I warranty all this stuff for you. Header, exhaust, you know, if you have any problems with it. I mean, you guys at this point know how easy I am about swapping something out if you have an issue. So you won't. Everything's done correctly. Everything's back purged. I don't know if I can see. Can't really see in there, but yeah, good penetration on these welds. Professional welding. So this is not the welder's first day, put it that way. The scheduled piping takes a lot of work, so that's schedule 40 also, so this is pretty heavy duty. You know, you're supporting the weight of that turbo. Anyway, these things are indestructible. You get this bracket for the muffler, so that's got the split clamp that bolts to the frame, and then you clamp that side around the muffler can. The exhaust is extremely lightweight. That just basically keeps everything from vibrating, and it looks nice. So actually quite a bit of work into this part. There's a lot of compound angles, and I had to make some custom press dies for the radius piece, but it overall makes for a really nice part. And this is the oil, oh, I forgot some fittings on the table here. Oil return line, pre-assembled. Oil feed line, pre-assembled. You get this billet drain adapter flange. It has the O-ring, so no paper gasket. Oil feed, we give you a stainless steel fitting we got made for the cylinder head, so you don't have to worry about snapping it off in the head when you're trying to crush the copper washer behind it. This is the feed fitting for the turbo. And then we get on to the intercooler stuff, which again, there's a bunch of hoses that goes with this. It's not on the table, but you can see it in the instruction manual on our website if you want to look at see how it goes together. This is our high flow brushless water pump, giving you a prefabricated plug and play wire harness to power it. The bracket in the back is what mounts it to the chassis. And then for a 2019 and up car, we came up with this provision, so you get an upper and lower bracket set to install this radiator in the front of your car. Now this is just a generic 2016 to 2018 YXZ radiator, but these, you know, it's huge, more cooling than you could ever need, really, especially with a high flow pump. But that's part of the kit. If you have, so that is included in the price, everything you need to put it on and plumb it and get it working, all part of the kit. If you have a 2016 or to 2018 car, or you're in possession of one of these front radiators, or you know, for some reason you don't want this, I mean, I can just take the price of this thing out of the kit, no problem. We'll just send you everything else minus that. So that's just a matter of giving me a phone call, and you know, we can figure it out from there. So anyway, just want to show it off. I'm going to do individual component photos better of this stuff to add to our description for this kit on our website, but this one's getting ready to go in a box. We've moved a couple of these things. I think I got two, this one and one other one ready to go. There might be some lead time on these after that. Long lead parts like manifolds and stuff, I do have extras of those. But anyway, I'm trying to get you guys ready for dune season, so look forward to seeing these out there. And as always, thanks for your business and your support. Really appreciate it, and have a nice day. Thanks.